Hi, this is Chris Kuhlmann, certified hand therapist with helpforthehand.com, and today we're going to talk about some repetitive injuries or some injuries in general that drummers tend to have for the fingers and the hand and into the forearm and wrist. Typically, when we hold sticks, right hand, thumb, often pain in the end joint here, sometimes just joint in there, pain in the index finger, pain in the middle finger, pain that runs down the hand sometimes, tendonitis from repetitive use injuries as we drum. Now, I happen to hold both my sticks in this fashion. I know traditionally a lot of people roll that over and do it this way. If you're holding it this way in this hand specifically, this pattern of holding the stick will cause more pain in the hand itself rather than in the forearms. This way, traditionally, you're taxing a lot of the long flexors that run in the forearm. This way, you're using a lot of intrinsic muscles in here to support the stick, and you can develop pain. Those muscles are pretty small, so you can develop a lot of pain and soreness. So pain, tendonitis as you're playing often are causes, especially when you're gearing up for something and doing a lot of practice in a short period of time, more than you're used to. You play a little bit each day, but all of a sudden you got something coming up and you're trying to really get in a lot of practice time. Those are times when you're a little bit more susceptible to these types of issues. As far as the wrist is concerned, people always worry about carpal tunnel syndrome, a little median nerve that will cause these three fingers to go numb. And that's from repetitive wrist flexion and extension as you're playing. Usually it's from a prolonged position, and of course drumming we're never in a prolonged position, but that constant pushing on the nerve, push with every beat can somehow get that to be pretty cranky, especially if you do it in a capacity that it's not used to doing it by really practicing and getting ready to play, perhaps in a gig or something like that. So you want to be careful. You want to do a good warm-up all the time when you're drumming. You want to make sure that if you are getting some soreness, you go ahead and ice it for about 10 minutes at a time afterwards to cool down that tissue a little bit. And stay on top of it. Get it before it takes a pretty big hold of you. If you have any questions or anything you want to reach out to me, my email address is below. Please feel free to reach out. I don't like to take too deep a dive into things just generically. I'd much rather talk to you about your specific situation. That way I can try and help you out as best you can so you can keep playing and doing the things you love, especially in the world of music. Take care. Have a great day.